As mentioned, I've done previous videos and live streams on this game before. I am not new to this game. I have played this since the very early access. I was lucky enough to get a key and invite into that. However, I'm going to play some single player just for a change, as there's like a story mode attached to the game now named Heroic Tales. I don't know how we unlock these. Oh, it's coming soon, so we can't play these just yet. As mentioned, I have played a few of the missions. We played through the Shapeshifter, but I am going to try... We'll just go up through it in order. So we have Temple. Temple, the Gravedigger's daughter, always felt strangely comfortable among the tombstones. So when her father died, taking up the shovel and following in his footsteps was the obvious choice. Yet her dreams now became haunted by a strange voice from beyond. Never short on courage, she followed the ethereal call to an ancient tomb, the forgotten ancestral crypt of her family, and the last resting place of her great-grandfather, Norman the Necromancer. It's a very strange name. Norman! Well, his skull at least. Norman agreed to work with Temple on two conditions. Firstly, that she would get him out of his tomb, and secondly, that she would help him to change Albion forever. In what case, though? His evil plan is to reduce it to hellish ruins, but as long as he's strapped to the Temple's shovel, not to the Temple's, the choice is hers. Right. So we have Chapter 1, Family Reunion. So we're going against a boss. I guess it's called Requesting Backup. Which has summon a 2/1 Royal Cadet. So that's the boss's power who we're going to be facing, and the rewards for this are 200 silver, so that's a nice little reward. Right, so Chapter 1, Family Reunion. Temple reseals the crypt and sets out to see what her famous ancestor is really capable of. We'll do great things together, Norman says. Terrible things, yes, but great. It doesn't take long before they run into the City Watch, who are understandably suspicious of a young girl wandering the streets with a talking skull strapped to her shovel. This could be the perfect opportunity for Norman to demonstrate his powers. Yeah, I would think it's a bit strange and weird and whatnot, seeing someone walking with a talking skull. We don't have a Gravedigger deck at the moment, so I guess it's just giving us a standard one. We'll just see how this goes for now. Could quite easily create a deck if we wanted to. And we're going up against the Bowerstone Sheriff, and the power again was requesting backup and summon a 2/1. So that's not too bad. Right, so our quests right now give us 12 cost, grand opening, fill your board with 1/1 barmaids, cost decreases by 1 at the start of your turn. Pretty self-explanatory. And for our moralities, we have the Grand Ball, spend 12 gold on non-neutral cards and powers, play 2 non-damaging spells. Ooh, we've got Hunger for Knowledge of 2, so yeah, we'll go for that, Hunger of Knowledge of 2. Don't want that. Don't want that. We'll take one. No, we'll take them both now, shouldn't we? And we start with the chicken. That's good. They won't kill me again. Right. Chicken. Lay a little egg for Steve. Might as well get him off the board. There's not much point spending that at the minute, so we'll crack you, lay you out, we'll put you on guard. Might as well do this. It's all going to be very quick, this and whatnot. Been playing this game for a while now, so it's neither here nor there, especially playing with decks and simple boss characters and whatever. This should be pretty much a breeze. Pretty simple. entirely sure why I'm messing around here. We could just finish this off. Nice and simple.
I'm an outlaw. Then I realised I love laws.
But I realise I've loved laws. There's no point even getting morality at the minute either. It doesn't really matter. Just play around and have some fun.
Welcome here.
Well, that was pretty easy. It's not a character I play a lot, this, to be honest, the Gravedigger. Right, but we're on chapter 2 now. Debilitate. Spread a disease to an enemy unit. It takes 1 damage at the end of each turn until it dies. Then the disease spreads. Ooh, that could be quite dangerous, actually. Right, so chapter 2, a grave mistake. Norman cackles as the city guard flee in terror. That felt good, but I need my grimoire. How the hell do you say that? The Normonicon. What? Normonimicon. Sounds like some crazy transformer. He says, some fool stole it from my crypt. After its theft, the book gained a reputation for creating unfortunate and very messy accidents, and was buried with the remains of its last owner. So Temple arrives at Millfield's graveyard, only to find the grave recently emptied and surrounded by slavering beasties. Right. So again, we're just using a standard deck. It's not really damages that much, I don't think, using this. We should be able to manage, for the most part. We're going up against a diseased Balverine. Right, that is a rubbish hand to start on. Oh god! Play 4 units that cost 4 or less. So I'm hoping that we can draw some of them. Necroblast, we'll keep that for now. Right, so we've got... Probably better off cracking you first. So I even waste that? No, I'm not going to waste that just yet. Right, so this disease is spreading quite nicely by the looks of it. We don't really have any minions. This isn't too good. Tell you what, we'll pop you. You're going to die anyway, so we might as well transform you. Get 2 cards for another banner cemetery man. The banner cemetery man. Cemetery banner man, should I say. I'm getting confused in my old age. Right, so... adjacent minions. Don't really know if I'm playing this the right way here. Go with evil intent here. Gotta love a bit of evil. Right, so that is now diseased. It's not really shown how this works as of yet, this disease. 4 units that cost 4 or less. Probably better off going with guard for now, to be honest. It is like a cool, nice approach though that they put some sort of single player game, or single player mode, should I say, into the game. Gotta go for this. Royal Tactician, 1-1 on a safeguard. We don't want to use this to destroy all our 1/1s, because that would just be an absolute waste, basically. Try and keep them alive as best we can. Safeguard. Sorted. Sorted. Right. They put you there. It's quite a nice deck now. This is turning out to be. 7 for 7.
Oi!
As long as it keeps it alive, I'm not too bothered. Play something else. This disease Wolverine doesn't stand a frigging chance. Even with his little wolf pals. Doesn't bother me one bit, pop it. One bit, pop it. Let's have some fun. That was not a good idea, but never mind. It worked. We finally got enough to earn another card pack. It's been a while since I actually bought one. Today at least, anyway. Right, so we're now on chapter 3. That's torn it. Where is my book? Cries Norman, as Temple peers into the empty grave. They took it from right under my nose, or at least they would have if I had still had one. Right, here we go with this word again. Isn't that a page from the Norman Omicon? Says Temple, pointing at the piece of parchment fluttering in the mud. And there's another one. And another. Together they follow the paper trail through the town, eventually running into the frantic local collector. Hands off, she shrieks. I found them. They're mine. Right, so the boss power, overdue return. Units summoned by the furious librarian sometimes drop pages of the Norman Omicon. It's so difficult to say. I give up. We'll just call it the Book of Norm, basically. That's ridiculous though, trying to say that. The Book of Norm. Right. I'm going up against the furious librarian with her big blunderbuss, I think it is, the furious librarian. She wields a big blunderbuss. She does indeed. I know my shiz. Right. So, quest-wise, play 2 units with Safeguard, 3 units with greater health and strength. Not going to have any of them, to be honest. And 4 spells that cost 4 or more. Sorry about the cough. Honestly, the only one I can theoretically think we can do right now is the Safeguard. When we get the town sheriffs. Get rid of that. Get rid of that for now. Get rid of that. Right, so there's the town sheriff, which has Safeguard. It's pretty much the only quest we can go with. When it comes to this, honestly. Crack you. Now the plan is to take... What was I thinking then? Yeah, we're going to take this out with the chicken, therefore he's going to take that out with the 2 shamblers left over, which leaves us with 2 1/1s, which we're then going to place the tattooist between. Hopefully. Like so. But that doesn't really give us the best outcome, really. Because the tattooist is going to have to be sacrificed. And I hate this thing. Oh, we've got the Book of Norm, page 302. Deal 3 damage to all enemy units. Oh! What a lifesaver. That's pretty much just saved our skin. Nicely done. Suck on them nuts, Librarian. And I don't care if I'm being loud, because this isn't a library. I don't care. I just don't care. Right, so... we go to safeguard. No friendly hollow men around, so you can't boost that up. And we've got the same Normonicon again. Book of Norm. Destroy you. No, we kind of need that now. I don't know why I'm panicking so much, because this is really quite simple. It's nothing worth panicking over anyway. Right, so we've got... That's a big unit, the crit rule, that is a big unit. Deal 3 damage to all enemy units. Let's resurrect this. Go for that. And page 15. Summon 2 friendly units that died this game. Of course. I would have expected or liked better than that at least. What a pain in the anus. That's you gone once again, my pretty. Bring out the big guns now. We could have actually safeguarded them, but never mind. The thing is, when you get complacent in these types of games, you seem to make stupid mistakes. That is the problem. That is the problem. You do make silly little mistakes. Not this. Goodbye, my pretty. Farewell to you. Again, with the 3 damage to all enemy units, which won't finish them off, but depending on who they put guard on, it should be enough. But it is, regardless. So, the Book of Norm, page 302. I cast you. Oh god, my throat. Fish. Bash. And I was going to say Bosh. But not just yet. Just like that. Quite simple, quite simple, quite simple. I tell you what, we're getting some frigging coinage here.